What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Zoe with No Days Off DFS, here to bring you guys a Prize Picks WNBA overview. Just some props that I'm going to be on myself, that I'm going to be playing into some combos and things like that. And I figured, why not share it with you guys? Because I know a lot of people, props is the way, props is how a lot of people go. Not everybody plays the DFS side of things like I do and a couple other people. So I'll give you guys some props that I'm on. Yesterday didn't do too bad. Like I said, went 9 out of 11 in props yesterday that I had went over in the video. So see if we can't keep that momentum going and go again today. Now, if you want a full list of props, and when I say this man is the GOAT, he is the GOAT of this right here. My boy BK has already put up his prop plays for today on the Patreon. The link for that is down in the description below. It's only 10 bucks, and I'm telling you, you'll make that back within your first week. He just hit a 6-6 yesterday, and he's been on fire with power twos and things like that. And it's not only Prize Picks. We have No Days Off, Underdog, Sports Battle. So any site that offers props, he's got you with that. I primarily play on Prize Picks whenever I'm playing myself, so that's why this will be centered on this right here. But if you want all the other prop sites, check the link down in the description below for the Patreon. You will not be disappointed. All right, so getting into the slate, looking at it. If you guys don't have a Prize Picks account, check the link down in the description below so you can get that deposit match bonus. I want to say it's like $100 deposit match bonus. You can get that and come over here and play on Prize Picks. You get all your little options up here. Going over to the WNBA tab, looking over here. It's a pretty nice slate. 3 games. They got everybody up here that you would want. Everybody and their mamas is up here. And I'll tell you straight off the bat, looking at it, this kind of goes with what I was on for the DFS side of things as well. Players that I'll be on, players that I'm looking at. And the first one that jumped straight out to me is going to be my girl, Ivana. Ivana's sitting at 9.5. Now, I know that she's been hit or miss so-so in regards to some of the games. It all depends if she's getting in foul trouble or if they're playing with her minutes. But we just seen she came out here, she dropped 14 points in this exact same matchup, and she's going to get it again here today. Nothing's going to change in regards to starting lineup rotations or none of that stuff out there. Yeah, maybe Jewel Lloyd, she might be able to come out here and actually hit her shots a little bit more. But if they don't need Jewel Lloyd to actually get going, or if the game possibly blows out or something, which I don't expect it to, Ivana still is going to go out there and get hers. She picked up 2 quick fouls in that first quarter, sat down for a little bit, but came back in and played 30-plus minutes out there and dropped and gave us 14 points. Now, if you look over on the line star, let's look at my girl Ivana. Ivana, since she's been thrusted into the starting lineup and has been playing pretty consistent minutes, so we'll go about right here at the 23 minutes. So this is what, 8 games total? In those 8 games, she is 6 for 8 in going over this prop line. 6 for 8. The 2 misses, of course, you'll see those right here. One going up against the Sun, who are pretty good defending the guards, and then the next one going up against the Phoenix Mercury, which this one her minutes were played with and toyed with, so she didn't get to play that much run. All right, so I do like Ivana right here to go over 9 points. There's a couple other props for her as well I like, but straight up from the point tab, this one right here. Next one is going to be my girl Diamond Miller, who could have been in the running for Rookie of the Year if she did not get injured. It's the same matchup that she just had last time. 13 points is 13 points. If she's going to go out there and play 30 minutes like what she just did, and you're telling me that they're still missing Shepard, they're still missing Tiffany Mitchell, who of course takes a whole bunch of shots. I'm expecting Kayla McBride to possibly come back down to earth. If I can get the same Diamond Miller that was aggressive, slashing, hitting her 3-point shots, and everything that she just did in that last game, I like her here again to go over this 13 points. She just dropped 18 going up against them. Looking at what she's done, granted, she's been off, literally laid off for the past month. She didn't play since back in May. 13 points, I do believe that is much doable for her. Now, if you're looking for another prop possibly to take for Diamond Miller, I don't mind coming over here to the PRA tab over here on the first quarter and taking her 9.5 because she does rebound and she does get assist as well. This might be the safer of the two if you're worried about her points. I do not mind going to Diamond Miller first half PRA. I do like that one. And if you're feeling a little froggy, you can look over to take her fantasy points as well. She does have some upside in regards to she can get a blocker steal every now and then. She is a bigger guard, considered more of a 3 if you're actually breaking it down to the actual positions that they go out there and they play. So you have that option as well. Going down here, Fee, Jewel Lloyd, all of them, yeah, they're kind of sitting right there around their averages. Do I expect Fee to go out here and drop another 33? Not exactly. So these a little bit too close to comfort. I'd rather go with the ones that we feel like we have some value on. Brittany Griner sitting here at 19.5. I'm gonna have her as a lean for this one because, again, if Brittany's going to get the minutes, that's the main key factor for me with Brittany. She has to get her minutes. She has to at least get the 30 minutes. She looks like she's been more concerned with scoring versus rebounding or anything else out there anyway. I do like Brittany for the 19.5, but that's going to be a really slight lean. I would only play this in a 5 flex or a 6 flex if I'm doing anything like that. I will not play this as like a power 2. It is a little bit risky, frisky if you're going to go right there. Same thing with Aaliyah Boston. If you're looking at that, yeah, she's been very consistent. She gave it to the Aces. If you think she can go out here and do this going up against the Phoenix Mercury, by all means have at it. But I want to actually see it and believe it before I can actually go to that. I will, however, go to the other side of NaLyssa Smith, who on the road plays more aggressive and does get up more shot attempts. The last time playing up against this, she dropped 29 points going up against the Phoenix Mercury, and that was a game with Brittany Griner and everyone else healthy and back for the Phoenix Mercury. So I do like her 14.5 points. I feel like she can definitely go over that. So I have interest in that one for her on this side. And then from this game, who else? I do also like Wnba. Her 19.5, I like it, but I will admit her PRA kind of is more appealing to me at the 16. It should still be at 16, so we'll look at that one in a second when I get over to that tab. But Wnba, her 16 PRA is definitely more appealing than the 9.5 points because Brittany Griner doesn't rebound. Everyone else rebounds out there for her. And Wnba, she definitely can get there with her rebounding upside that she has herself. So I'll be looking at that one over there as well. And then coming down here to Stewie, I mean, that's you can. Stewie, she could pop off if they want to stay in the game. Yeah, same thing with A'ja Wilson. You can mess with both of those, but not too high on my radar. I'm not really messing with those. I do, however, like Chelsea Gray, the 13.5 points that they have her for. Like I said, when she's locked in, she's going, and this is what, and she's like, yo, I'm going to go out here and do what I do. I do like Chelsea Gray. I like her points. Also her points and rebounds. I like both of those as well for her today. The 13.5 points, I feel like this is definitely a spot where Chelsea Gray will be Chelsea Gray. And like I said, we attack guards going up against the New York Liberty because the Sloop and Sabrina cannot defend to save their lives. And then Jackie Young, 19.5. It's been a while since I've had a Jackie game. Looking at it, I like Jackie in this spot. Jackie, she's a little interesting. If we look back and let's look at her game log, see how she's done going up against Liberty. 4 points, 23 points, 24 points. So out of 3 games last year, she went 2 for 3. So that's very good. And then I'm not even going to worry about 21 because this is when really she, most improved player and everything that she went out there and showed. So 2 for 3 last year in this spot. Pretty much the same team besides Candace Parker. Candace Parker can't even hit the daggone broadside of a barn right now with her shot. So definitely we'll be looking at Kelsey Plum, Chelsea Gray, and Jackie Young to definitely be helping out in that aspect, especially if you think that A'ja Wilson could possibly be limited, but I highly doubt that she will. Chelsea Gray, favorite one out of all of the 3 guards right now. Kelsey Plum will be more of a GPP because I do think that she might be able to light them up today, but not as heavy. So just recapping it real quick, definitely for the points, Diamond Miller, Yvonne, NaLyssa Smith, Brittany Griner, GPP, deep GPP. Wnba, I do like that as a lean. And then Chelsea Gray, definitely like those right there. Don't really mess too much with the points, with the combos. I don't mess with the combos specifically just because if one player doesn't have it, then the other player is not going to get there. And looking at the combos, I personally didn't actually look at them yet for the day. They weren't out when I initially looked over the board. So just looking over, scanning to see if anybody is paired up that I actually liked already. And for the most part, I'm not seeing too much that I like right here on the points combo prop. Maybe do they have like a Chelsea Gray and... So Chelsea Gray, Kelsey Plum, these 2 right here, those will be some pretty ones that I wouldn't mind going to those. Wouldn't mind. Not going to go all the way in on them, but I'll go back and look at the combo props and stuff like that. I might put that up on the Patreon, so if you guys want to see that, definitely check the Patreon for that. Same thing for the assists and the rebounds. Not really looking at those just quite yet, but the Aaliyah Boston, NaLyssa Smith rebound prop, I don't mind that one. That one actually is pretty nice, pretty tasty. All right, going over here to the PRA tab. I had already gave one that I liked really for PRA, and that's going to be Wnba. Definitely, if she's still sitting at 16. Yep, she's still sitting at 16. I do like that for her. She's been pretty consistent with this. Like I said, she rebounds, and Brittany Griner does not rebound. She really does not seem like she's all about that right now. She can just get an assist or 2 here or there. I definitely do like Wnba here in this spot. And then I also like NaLyssa Smith, going right back to her. Like I said, in this spot last time going up against the Phoenix Mercury, she did pop off for the 20+ points, and then also she did a little something on the rebound side. She had 12 rebounds, so if she can go out here and repeat this performance, I definitely do like that. Again, they can't really defend too well anyway for the Phoenix Mercury, so definitely a good, pretty good spot for NaLyssa Smith, and I do like that for her here today. Going out there. And then I'm still going to go right back to Yvonne. I do like Ivana and Diamond Miller again, both of these guys, especially just because I'm on their points. That's why I said you could definitely go over to the PRA tab. As long as Ivana doesn't get in foul trouble in the first half, I know for a fact she will be able to hit her PRA for the first half. It's sitting at 8.5. Long as she does not get in foul trouble. If she doesn't get in foul trouble and they don't play with her minutes, like I said, she is 6 for 8 in the last 8 games going over this since she's been really playing mega minutes. I really do actually like both. Matter of fact, you know what? You guys, you'll see here. I'll lock both of these in right now. I'll go ahead and I'll lock them in. All right, so got those two locked in. Boom, easy day. All right, I'll just go ahead and lock it in. So you guys just got a free one right there from me, because I actually do like their first half for that. Going back over to the PRA tab again, Yvonne, Diamond Miller. I like both of those two. Over here, Nelissa Smith. I already said that one. On Wnba, I like her as well. And then coming out here, this one might be a little bit hesitant for some people, but Jonquil Jones at 19.5 PRA. I feel like she's going to get the minutes. If she's going to play 30 minutes, she's going to go over this. And I went over this in my DFS breakdown. When you look at it, Jonquil Jones, what she's done going up against Las Vegas Aces all last season, she's gone over this pretty much every game. I like her here in the spot. The 30 minutes from last game is definitely very much improved, very much something that I believe is going to actually stick. They're going to need her here in this spot. I like Jonquil Jones to be able to go over that. And you can pair that up with Chelsea Gray, who has the rebounding and the assist upside, along with the points. I already expect her to go over her 13.5 points. With that being said, we know she could dish the rock as well. So I will be going right back to Chelsea Gray here for her PRA. Another great spot. You could definitely pair these two up in this game. Where'd you go, Chelsea? All right. Pair these two up in this game. I definitely do not mind running that out there as a power 2. But I do have some other props that I might be able to mix in and look around at. But definitely as a power 2, I do not hate that one right there as well. Going over to the rebound prop, there really wasn't too much that I liked for the rebounds on today's slate. I mean, like I said, Brittany Griner, she just doesn't rebound, so that 6.5, it looks enticing, but it's not really all there. I do have some interest in Easy Magbagor to go over her rebounds just for the fact I think that Russell, again, she didn't play a lot of minutes in that last game. They really seemed like they ran Easy more at the center position. With Easy out there at the center spot, she could definitely hit this. She hooked it last time with only 6 rebounds, but going into the same spot, playing more of the center role, possibly if they do a shakeup in the starting lineup and they start Horston instead, I could see Easy going ahead and easy day, capping this and going ahead and going over 7 rebounds, as long as she's aggressive on the glass. Everyone else over here, really not too much to like, except for maybe Jonquil Jones at the 7.5. Again, we're expecting her to play at least her 30-plus minutes. The rebounds will be there for her. She's been very consistent, even in the limited minutes that she was getting before. Tough team in Washington in regards to crashing the glass, stuff like that. She put up 10 rebounds. Going up against Cheyenne Parker, 9. Of course, we already know the Phoenix Mercury. They're pretty good at going up against centers, but she still was able to pull it down. 11 rebounds in that game. So 7.5. As long as she doesn't get in foul trouble, I definitely do feel like this is a spot we can see Jonquil Jones go ahead and rip down some boards and clean the glass out there for us on today's slate. Going over to the assist side, only one that really popped out to me was my girl Erica Wheeler. I do like her here to go over that 4.5. When she's on, she's on. Yes, she didn't do it in the last game going against the Aces, but that was primarily due to the fact of she was on from the field. She was scoring. Kelsey Mitchell wasn't scoring or doing anything out there for her, so you could definitely go run that back to Erica Wheeler. I do like this one for her over here at the assist props. And then if you want to take a chance on Courtney Vandersloot, of course, Salute, she can definitely pop off and do that for you, but I'm not really too interested there in that. And then Chelsea Gray, that would be a slight lean for me if you're even considering this one, but I'm not too high on it. That's kind of right around her average, what she's averaging per game anyway, so not looking there. Going over to the fantasy score, looking at this one, pretty much it's going to be a lot of the same players that we're already on for the PRA. Because if you're expecting them to go over the PRAs, then you're definitely going to expect them to go over for the fantasy score. The only one that is different and pops out straight out the gate is, of course, going to be Easy. I expect her to have a bounce back game than what she had last game. Granted, she got there. Of course, she has the block and steal upside just because it is Easy. She does have a very good block and steal ratio whenever she's out there on the floor. And that's why also going along with the fact that I expect her to score pretty well and rebound at a pretty decent clip. I will be looking at Easy Magbagor for her fantasy score. And then coming down, of course, you can go right back to Diamond Miller and Yvonne since we are on their PRAs. I do like both of them as well in this spot for that. Brittany Griner, I know this is a little high and it's probably just a little bit too much for some people, but if we're expecting her to be able to actually, 1, score, go over her scoring prop, 2, I know she can get at least 2 to 3 blocks. I will give her that. At least 2 to 3 blocks. And she smashed us the last time she played the Fever. I don't mind going to Brittany Griner here in this. She put up 50.7 points, fantasy points in this spot going up against them last time. I don't mind going to that. Same thing with Nalissa Smith. If we're expecting for her to be able to come out here and one, shoot at a pretty decent clip and also rebound, I don't mind going to Nalissa Smith. But that one's going to be more of a lean. Same thing with Brittany Griner. Those are leans. I'm more stronger on Yvonne, Diamond Miller, and Easy Mabagor are going to be the favorite ones up there at the top. Coming out here on Wnba, I do like her also in this spot as well. Especially, I like her more than Brittany Griner. I will tell you that straight off the bat. Like I already said, I expect her to be able to rebound at a pretty decent clip. She has been very consistent with her time out here on the floor. Sophie Cunningham, I'm not too worried about her coming back, hindering Wnba and anything that she's doing out there. She's just playing very good ball, and they actually wrote her pretty decent minutes, 35 minutes in that last game under new coach. Definitely feel like she's trusting her bigs and especially players that can actually play. So I do like going to her again here. Aja, Brianna Stewart, Asia, Brianna Stewart, Sabrina, Candace Parker. I'm not too high or heavy on any of those right there. That's just mid-level for me whenever looking at it. If I'm going to take anyone from down here, it's going to be my girl, Jonquel Jones or Jackie Young, just because I am on Jackie. I feel like this might be a spot she might be able to go ahead and snatch us some steals. Yeah, she has not gone over this in the past 3 games, which just kind of a little different from Jackie, you know. But this could definitely be a bounce back spot, more of a lean play for both of them. More stronger on Jonquel Jones because I'm already on her PRA, and I do feel like she has that block and steal upside that she brings to the table. 27.5 fantasy points should be a wash. Easy day for Jonquel to go out here and do what she does. I definitely do like that for her today. Free throws made, really didn't look through free throws made early when I was already looking through the slate. You could definitely go back to Fee. She gets to the line quite a bit. She should have went over this last time. Yeah, she went over this last time she played going up against the Storm. I definitely don't mind that. If you feel like Brittany Griner can actually sink them, definitely would look at Brittany Griner. She does get to the free throw line quite a bit, especially if we're expecting Aaliyah Boston to get in foul trouble. Definitely that pairs up pretty well, and it's not a bad pick right there in itself. Going over points and rebounds, Chelsea Gray, I expect her to already go over her points, which is what, sitting at 13.5, so 14 points. And you're telling me she only is going to need to get what, 3 rebounds? She could definitely do that on any given day. I definitely will be going back to her as well over here. Really is the one that stuck out to me and is probably my favorite one over there. And same thing for her points and assists. I do like her for points and assists as well, but I lean more to the PR, the points and rebounds, just because it's lower and it's sitting at a pretty decent spot for me. So she's the one I really found value with over here on today. 3 points. Kelsey Plum is lean just because, like I said, if Kelsey gets hot, she's going to get hot and she will pop off. I do like her here because we do know the perimeter defense for the New York Liberty has been hit or miss. Definitely can see going to Kelsey Plum here on the spot. Rebounds and assists, looking at this right here, I don't think I had anything for this. Let me look at my notes. I didn't have anything besides Chelsea Gray for the rebounds and assists would be the main one that I would look to take from over here. You could definitely look at Easy Mabagor as one as well, but Chelsea Gray would be my main one that I would take from this one right here. And then looking over at blocks and steals, very tempting to take the Asia Wilson, but I will tell you right now, Nalissa Smith, I don't mind it. I don't mind it because she could definitely get it. The worry is will she get it? Will she get it? But lean right here for Asia Wilson. That would be the only one that I really would consider myself. And then turnovers, you can never go wrong with taking Sabrina Ionescu's turnovers. You really can't. She's at least going to get you 2. You just got to worry about her getting the 3rd one. So that's really going to be it for me over here on Prize Picks, MLB, PGA, any of this stuff. I'll put a full list up and my 6 pick that I'm going to run today. I will put both of those up along with my cores on the Patreon. If you guys want that, check the link down in the description below for the Patreon. Only $10, and I promise you make that back within your first week. With that being said, it is your boy Zoe. I hope to see all of you guys in the green. See you guys tomorrow for tomorrow's breakdown.